Mine is actually a little bit more of the opposite of what Mike does. So I would call myself more of a purist, probably 95% technical. And I use Japanese techniques like Ichimoku, Kinko Hyo, the candlesticks, the Heikenashi, very, very, very classical indicators, right? Do I ignore fundamental? No. Do I use it to decide on what I trade? No, I don't. So I looked at fundamentals more as a warning sign. If there's any high impact news coming out, I tend to stay away from it and came back to it the next day once everything is settled down. Why do I do that? Because when those high impact news hits, what you see on the market, what you see on the price, that's not real. It's not the underlying price. What you see is more of a noise in the market. Now I tend to stay away from those noises. The reason why I do that, because technical indicators that I use, technical analysis basically requires you to look at past patterns. You're going to be looking at potential cycles that repeat itself. Now, if there are noises in the market, you're not going to see the real thing. So, in a sense, I'm kind of a little bit different to what Mike does. Mike is looking for that spike to happen, that quick movement in the market. I tend to steer clear away from those. So, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a debate about technical or fundamental. You need to have an understanding of both of them. Whichever one you use, particularly to decide on what you trade, that's going to be different to everyone, right? I know a lot of people that completely disbelieve technical. I know a lot of technical analysts that don't really care about what fundamental does, because to them, what you see in the price is what's going on in the market. It's already reflected into the price. They don't care about anything else. Pros and cons to that: it makes things a lot easier. It makes things a lot quicker in terms of using technical analysis rather than fundamental. That's kind of the pros to it. The cons, it's obviously the stuff that's not quantitable in a sense, right? You're looking at Brexit, for example, or the upcoming U.S. election that we talked about backstage. Trump leading the race. That's not quantifiable per se, right? Is it a big factor that's going to impact the market if he wins? Yes, it is. But is it going to be reflected in the chart? It might, but it's not going to be easy to discern.
Okay. But Vito, can I just ask you?
Sure.
I didn't quite get, how do you identify what you want to trade if you only use fundamental, or if you only use technical analysis?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, something must make a particular counter interesting to you. Is it just looking at the charts, or how do you decide which security
Okay.
to trade it?